Hi everybody and welcome to a brand new episode of Video Game Dad, show that breaks the sound barrier. I'm the VG Dad, and this of course is the VG Kid. In the mid-80s, Sega was king of the arcades. They had numerous high-tech machines with unique technology that embraced the player and fully integrated them into the gameplay experience. As home consoles became more and more popular, this meant there was a higher demand for these games to be brought in and given wider access. Some of them made the jump smoothly, but some of them, well, the heart was lost in translation. Today, we're going to see which camp this game falls into. Come fly with us, it's time to play
Afterburner!
That's right, we are playing Afterburner for the Sega Master System. Are you ready to get started?
Totally.
Alright then.
I'm up for anything.
Alright, here we go. We're finally playing. This is not even remotely close to what I wanted to play today, but I couldn't get the stupid game to work. Hush, phone. I couldn't get the game that I wanted to work, so we're playing this instead. I don't know. We were going to play a cute game, because it was something that VG Kid had specifically requested to play. But dang, man. As some of you guys know, my computer is kind of a potato, so... Uh-oh. We got missiles. Oh no! I died! Already!
Guys, last night I was coughing and... now I sound kind of weird. I think I'm sick.
You think you're sick? I don't know. It's probably just allergies. It's kind of that time of year.
No, I hate that year.
You hate that year? I do too. This
looks
like
a kind of a hard game.
It's not too bad. The controls are pretty simple because it's designed to be like an arcade style game, so it's actually pretty simple. It only has a couple of buttons that you use.
Remember when it said game over and I was playing it?
Yeah.
I let go of it and then gave the controller back to Daddy.
Yep, that's a thing that happened.
Daddy says, okay, I'm back to playing the game.
Whee!
Blah.
We can do an aileron roll.
And then he starts talking about the game again.
And then I start talking about the game again. Yep, because that's what we do on VG Dad. We play games and then we talk about them.
And if it says game over, that means it's a hard one. If it says game over, it's a really hard one. And it's not specifically for kids.
I mean, really, if you think about it, pretty much every game is made for kids. It's just, you know, I like to play old games because I'm old and these are the games that I grew up with. This is one of the few games that I remember playing extensively on our Master System.
Well, at least a car runs by.
At least a car runs by.
Lots of noise.
Yeah, well.
And then it stops.
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of comes with the territory of living off of a major thoroughfare in a city, is you're going to hear a lot of car noise. I do my best to try and edit around it and make sure that anytime it happens, I will balance out the audio so you don't hear it too much.
Will you cut it out?
Or I'll just cut it out entirely. Yay, we made it past level 1. Yahoo!
Yes. No, it's stage 1.
You're right, it was stage 1. My mistake. How silly of me. Uh-oh.
So, here's a fact about cats.
Okay, let's hear VG Kid's cat fact of the day.
Some cats are different colors.
So like I was saying, I don't really know that this game has a story other than shoot all the bad guy jets out of the air. I don't know,
Knock,
it's like a military simulator. Alright, knock knock, who's there?
Needle.
Needle who?
Needle little kitten for snuggling.
Need a little kitten for snuggling, oh my gosh.
Needle.
Yep, that's pretty silly. That is what you call a pun.
That's the cat joke of the day.
That's the cat joke of the day. So do you know anything about jets?
I know that they fly.
You know that they fly, you're not wrong. Yeah, I don't know, this has just been a game that's been in my queue for a while for games that I wanted to play, but I didn't really...
This is what else I know about jets.
What else do you know about jets?
Nothing.
Oh, man. I mean, it seems like you can really just dodge past the dudes. You don't actually have to engage with them. That's classic gaming for you guys. Because, like, it's not really so much about getting to the end. Like, this is one of those games that it's just like I said, it's kind of an arcade style game. So it's not really about getting to the end, it's just about getting the high score, which Lord knows I am nowhere near going to get nowhere near a high score, but we're gonna have a little fun and we're gonna decompress while we think about things that make us stressed out.
Fact.
Okay, let's hear another cat fact.
Lions are the only cats that live in groups.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I guess that's true, because I mean,
Really?
cats are definitely pretty solitary animals. I know our kitty cats are. Oh no, a big jet. Is this a bad jet? Is this a good jet? Oh, it's a good jet. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Cool.
It gave you life.
I think it's just
That helps you.
Yeah, it's just a jet that helps you. I honestly don't know that I've ever made it this far in this game, because
Stage 4.
yeah. Because as a kid playing this game, I would pretty much get to like level 2 or level 3. Oh no, I died. I'd get to like level 2 or level 3 and then just get frustrated and go out and move on to something else.
Okay.
Here, why don't you give this a try?
I think it's gonna end with me. I think I'm gonna die because I usually die in games.
That's alright. You're gonna try, and that's what matters. In fact, if you pretty much just hug one side, you will not ever get hit. Because video games. Yeah. So I always thought this game was pretty cool, and I don't have any really specific memories about the game per se, other than I played it. Whoa, look at you go!
If you just hold it down, that happens.
Yeah. Other than, like I said, I played it quite a bit. Dang, dude, you're actually crushing it. I'm really impressed.
I know. I'm just...
You're just what?
moving around.
That's true. I mean, this is... Whoa! No, keep going. You do this whole continue. Go through until you run out of lives, until you get a game over. I'm really impressed that you did as well as you did, actually. Alright, keep it up. Keep going. So yeah, I don't really have any specific memories about this game other than just playing it and not getting very far and getting frustrated and moving on to something else. But I do remember I had a toy jet that looked kind of like this one. I'm not sure I'm not sure what type of jet this is. It's a fighter jet, so maybe an F-15. I really don't know a lot about aircraft, you guys. I'm a nerd. I sit at home and play video games. But anyway, I had a toy that looked very similar to this jet, and one day my dad was playing this game, and I just kind of looked at it and I go, "Speaking of jets, have you seen my jet?" And it's just like, nobody was speaking of jets. But I guess that was just my weird, like, 6-7-year-old way of making a segue. Cool story, right? You managed to get all the way through that first level, and you only died once, which is like really pretty impressive considering, oh no, he got you again, you got one more life. Give it another go. You're doing really well. I mean, considering this is your first time playing and you've got already a score of 68,000, I think is what it said. We're gonna blast some bozos. Blast them real good. Oh, that one got you. That's alright, good try, good try. Good try, everybody.
68 to 200.
Yep, it was 68,200. Get ready!
No, it's 68 200.
Well, that's what, once you get past hundreds, you start going into thousands. So that was actually 68,200. Pew, 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 pew.
Wait a second. Is this one of those games that is not for kids?
What do you mean? I don't know.
Kids.
I'd say this is a pretty kid-friendly game. I mean, it's definitely easy enough that you could play it. You got all the way to the second stage. And that's more than I can say for the first time I played this game.
I say this is a hard game.
You say this is a hard game? Oh no!
Out of a 5 out of 10. Out of 5 out of 10 of the hardest games ever.
It's 5 out of 10 of the hardest games ever? Okay.
Yep.
What are the other hardest games ever? I'd love to hear your take on this. All right, incoming hot take from VG Kid. Hardest games ever.
9 more that we haven't played yet.
9 more that we haven't played yet. We've played some pretty hard games, though. I mean, I can think of a couple off the top of my head that were pretty hard.
Okay.
But I'm interested to hear what you think are the hardest games we've played. What do you think? What's another pretty hard game that we've played?
Ghosts and Goblins.
That was the first one I was thinking. That was a hard game. What's some of the easiest games that we've played?
Well, Hockey and Rocky.
You think that one was pretty easy?
Yeah.
I think you're just thinking of games that we've played recently.
No.
What about one of the first games we played? Do you remember when we played all those Adventure Time games? That was like our third or fourth episode.
I think it was our fourth.
That sounds right.
I remember it was with our fourth.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But that was the very first VG Kid led episode, because that was actually based on something that Mommy had said after watching a couple of our videos. She said, well, why don't you let Allison pick the games that we play? And I was like, yeah, all right, we can let her pick. And you picked Adventure Time games. And so we played them.
And I showed you.
You did. You showed me, because those were games I had never played.
And you just watched the screen.
That's true, because those were games that I had never played. You were the one that had the experience with those games. It was a very interesting switch in the dynamic.
Before we started, he was like, okay, let's play Adventure Time flashcard games.
Not flashcard, just Flash, because Flash is the...
Flash games.
Yeah, Flash is the program that runs the games. It's a coding program. You can do animations and all kinds of cool stuff with it. Dadgum! That missile just absolutely roasted me. Ugh.
Guys, something you don't know about me, I love to draw pictures.
They might know that. I do talk about the pictures that you draw, and I think I've put some up in videos. Just whenever I make reference to them, I'm just like, here's this crazy picture that VG Kid drew. And indeed it is a crazy picture, but it's a cool picture.
Well, I just take a pencil and a piece of paper and crayon, or sometimes marker.
Yeah, that's true. And what kind of pictures do you usually draw?
Cats, dogs, or anything.
That's true.
Sometimes rainbows.
That's true. You did draw a lot of rainbows.
The jet looks pretty cool.
The jet does look pretty cool. I think it's based off of a real jet. I will say this was one of the first games that I've talked about it before, how the Game Gear had an adapter that allowed you to play Master System games on it, which is how I learned that the Game Gear is basically just a portable Master System.
Remember my first time on a plane?
I do remember your first time on a plane.
My ears were plopped.
Yeah, I think you were about 2 years old, maybe only a year and a half, and you went with Mommy. You flew out to Arizona to visit some of our family out there. So anyway, back to the tangent that I was going off on, just because
Stop making comments about me.
They're not making comments about you.
I'm just a 6-year-old.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Now you're making jokes?
Are you talking to the commenters?
Yeah.
Are you talking to the audience?
Yeah.
What are they saying that you don't like?
Just being silly.
You're just being silly. Yeah, I figured. I was just playing along. Whee! Whoa, no.
Guys, these are the top names that nicknames that my daddy calls me.
Okay, let's hear it. What are the top nicknames that I call you? Ah, dang it, I died.
Peanut, and that's all.
That's it? Only Peanut? I know I call you a lot more names than that. I call you Bunny.
And Bun.
And Bun.
When I get a bun in my hair.
Yep, when you get a bun in your hair, it's a bun for a bun.
What if the dark blue stuff was the sky and the light blue stuff was the water?
Well, then I'd be flying like this. Whee! The aileron roll. Whoa, no! What? The aileron roll looks really impressive, but like literally it's two buttons that you press. You go right.
We really need to get a smoke alarm in here.
We have a smoke alarm in here. In fact,
right in the office.
I'm pretty sure we have a smoke alarm in the office. I'm not sure where it is off the top of my head, but it's a legal requirement for your home to have a certain number of smoke detectors per room. I think it's different state by state, but it is a federally mandated thing that you have to have a smoke alarm in your home. I'm not sure what the punishment is. Probably just a fine. And
then you go to jail.
Well, they actually can if you don't pay a fine. They can make you go to jail. Like, you can choose that, I think. Our legal system is kind of weird. But, like, if you opt not to pay a fine, you can just instead opt to serve equivalent jail time, which, like, I don't know why you would ever want to do that. Because, I mean, jail is kind of a bad time from what I understand. We're shooting everything. Whee! We're just kind of biding our time now because our timer is nearly over.
Well, we have 45 more minutes.
We've got 45 more seconds. Instead of doing the thing that we normally do, which is wait until I die to end the episode, we're just gonna go. Oh, dang it! Well,
you're just gonna go die. You're just gonna go die.
I can't even go out on my own terms. Alright guys, we'll see you in the outro.
Low note.
Alright, so after a little bit of time with Afterburner, what did you think?
Pretty good.
Okay, what did you like about it?
But it was upside down. It looked so silly.
Okay, is there anything that you did not like?
Dying over and over and over and over and over again.
Okay, so what kind of rating do you want to give to this game?
5 jets.
5 jets. Honestly, I don't have a whole lot to say about Afterburner. In the video, you saw really everything that it has to offer. You fly a jet, you shoot bad guys and dodge missiles, rinse and repeat. It looks and sounds great for a console port of an arcade game, but that can be said of any Sega arcade port. The actual arcade cabinet is much cooler, with a full motion cockpit that moves as you do. It was good for a quick nostalgia trip, but nothing beyond that left a lasting impression. Well, that is all the time that we have for this week, guys. We hope that you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you guys next time. Until then, keep playing.